What's going on, y'all? Thanks so much for clicking on the video. A shout out to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, rated, viewed, commented on any of my other videos, and also thank you to you guys who have been gracious enough to share my content on your social media platforms. I really appreciate you guys' love and support. The last 2 weeks for my channel have been awesome. So thank you. I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas and looking forward to an amazing, marvelous new year. This video is for you ladies who desire a monogamous relationship. Are you in a monogamous relationship if you desire one, or are you in an arrangement? There was a show on Bravo that aired, I think it was earlier this month or sometime last month, I can't remember, but Memphis and Toya were participants on this show, and it was revealed that Memphis he's been allotted a couple of cheat passes, if you will, and apparently Toya is okay with this. But if you watch the interview, and you kind of watched her body language while he was explaining how this arrangement is set, she didn't seem necessarily that happy about it. And apparently she does not have the same rights as far as her having, cheat days as Memphis has. Do you desire a monogamous relationship, or are you willing to settle at the expense of your self-respect and at the expense of your feelings, at the expense of the desire that you really, really, really want love from one man and you'd like for that love to be reciprocated? You must set the boundaries at the beginning of your relationship. You must set these standards at the beginning of your relationship so that it is made clear and fully understood what you desire, or what is it that in your mind you would consider cheating. I find that many of us, male and female, do desire a monogamous relationship. However, many of us don't know how to really get our point across, that we're not going to settle for anything less than a monogamous relationship. Many times when men feel as though you need them, they feel as though, well, I do all these things monetarily for her, so I can do anything and she's not going to leave. When you continue to take him back over and over and over again, it sends a message that he can continue to step out on your monogamous relationship. You must make it clear that I desire this, and that. If you cannot provide this, and that, I'm not going to settle for an I'm sorry. I'm not going to settle for I'm working on it. I demand respect. And that respect means that you keep your penis in your pants whenever you feel like you might be feeling some type of way. You might be drunk, and you might have been high, and she was real sexy and I couldn't resist her, and I'm sorry, and it'll never happen again. A lot of times when you accept those sorry apologies, you accept those apologies that aren't necessarily sincere, then they'll continue to do it over and over and over again. Do you desire a monogamous relationship, or are you willing to settle for an arrangement? Are those purses? Are those clothes? Are those shoes? Are those things worth your happiness? Are they worth your self-respect? Are they worth your desire for love with one man? Don't do it for the kids. I gotta keep the family together. No. You can make it without him. And it starts with you believing in yourself that you can do it and that you don't need a man. It starts with you loving yourself. I've found that I've had to take the time out to get to know myself, to love me before I can even love someone else. RuPaul says this every single week on RuPaul's Drag Race. If you can't love yourself, how the heck are you going to love anybody else? And I've heard it for so many years, and it wasn't until this past year that I really truly understood that I know my worth. I know exactly what I want in a relationship, and I'm going to make that made known. I'm going to make sure that that is understood at the beginning of the relationship so that the standards are set. And, whenever, we come across that type of situation, there's no surprise when I'm gone. And there's no surprise when I don't pick up the phone. And there's no surprise when I don't come running back to you. A lot of times men feel as though they can just do anything to you. And no, you have to stand your ground. And if you don't do that, then you will be trampled over, you will be disrespected, and that'll be what you go through a relationship after relationship after relationship. So are you going to demand your respect? Are you going to set your standards from the beginning? Are you going to say, look, if you cheat, I'm leaving, period. And are you going to do it? If you think that you can't make it without a man, well, it's time for you to get that degree. It's time for you to support yourself. It's time for you to be a real independent woman, not including anyone else's money. I hope this didn't come off too harsh, but I'm very, very tired of my sisters complaining about these men that are not doing them right or keep doing them wrong or they keep disrespecting them, and yet you stay in the relationship. I find it hard to feel sorry for you when you continue to accept less than what you claim to demand. So are you desiring a monogamous relationship, or are you going to settle for an arrangement? Thanks so much for watching this video, you guys. My email is mojojojo.3020@gmail.com. My Twitter is @jlee07, and my Instagram is jojo_3020. If you got any suggestions for topics that you'd like for me to discuss in the future, or if you've got any comments that you'd want to leave down there in the comment box, feel free to do so. Thanks again for watching, and have an awesome day.